Today we're going to check out one of my favorite TurboGrafx-16 games, and also one of my favorite shoot-'em-ups of all time, Blazing Lasers. Wait a minute, something's not right. Shmup, 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 shmup. That's better. This game was originally released in July of 1989 in Japan, and was based on the Japanese film Gunhed. When it came to North America several months later, all the film references were removed, although your ship is still called Gunhed. One of my favorite things about Blazing Lasers is the gradual increase in difficulty. While I love the shoot-'em-up genre, a lot of the games seem to go for the most brutal difficulty they can right out of the gate. This game starts off fairly easy, but smoothly ramps up to the very challenging final stages. At no point does it ever feel unfair, and even if you die and lose all your power-ups, there is usually more right around the corner. For such an early release, this game looks fantastic. The colors are bright and vibrant, and the sprites are very well detailed. The game is also able to display many enemies and projectiles on screen without any slowdown. You've got 4 different weapons to choose from in this game, which can all be powered up. The first is the Photon Blaster, which looks like plain old bullets. Better than nothing, I suppose. The second is the Power Wave, and it is extremely useful, especially when powered up. The third, called Field Thunder, is a powerful beam that can keep you out of harm's way while still damaging the enemy. Ring Blaster is similar to the first, except that it has black orbs rapidly circling your ship, which can prevent you from getting hit. I find weapons 2 and 3 to be the most useful. In addition to those, you also have some cool secondary abilities, like homing missiles, multi-body, or shields. Like many other games in the genre, there are also screen-clearing bombs that you can use in a pinch. You probably won't need them for the first 3 or 4 stages, but they will definitely come in handy later on. You can also adjust your ship's speed with the select button. Getting the purple orbs will affect your weapon power for the next stage, so it's always worthwhile to grab as many as you can. If you can pull your eyes away from the action long enough to glance at your lives, you may notice that your ship icon will sometimes be gold. This means that you can continue where you left off if you die, rather than being sent back to the beginning of the stage. The sound is merely okay in my opinion. While I do like the music and sound effects, I really dislike the lack of any kind of weapon sound effects. It's really strange to be firing off all kinds of lasers, bullets, and beams, but not be able to hear any of them. They do make noises when they hit something though. There are some voice samples in the game too. They tend to be a bit muffled, but are good enough I suppose. Hudson Soft and Compile really put together a fantastic vertical shooter with this one, and I consider it a must-have for any TurboGrafx owner. If you don't have a TurboGrafx or PC Engine, you can also get this on the Wii's Virtual Console and the Japanese PSN. Play it any way you can, as this is one of the best shooters ever made. And that will do it for this one. As always, I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time.